welcome back to Modern Metro Gal. My name's JL. Today's video I'm very excited to share with you. It is my favorite makeup products of 2021. So these are the products that either I shopped my stash with the most or discovered throughout the year and really love and feel like they kind of upped my makeup game. I tried really hard not to find any like limited edition products or like collabs that are no longer around, but there is one product that if I had to be honest about for that category, what I used the most, it was this particular product. But we will get into that. So I have everything from like base makeup to color and specific products or specific products from a brand that I really love. So if you are new to my channel, hello, how's it going? I hope that you will click the subscribe button down below and stick around. If you like makeup channels, especially for more mature skin, ladies over 40, I'm a great place to be subscribed to. I do only promote cruelty-free, having problems with the words today, of course. Cruelty-free brands. I do try to show a lot of vegan products. Let's get into my favorites from 2021. Okay, let's get started. We'll kind of start with base products, meaning foundations, primers, all those sorts of things, and then we'll work our way up. So as far as like base or like priming products, I probably have one major favorite that I discovered last year. It is from a company called Erborian. It is the CC Red Correct. So this is a green correcting primer. So if you have a lot of redness in your skin, this is amazing. This is their travel size. They do have a bigger size. Their full-size products look this size. It has just been a game changer in the way my foundation looks and really being able to hone in on just the right undertone for foundations using this guy. It's very lightweight. It also has a lot of skincare benefits in it, so it's kind of like a 2-for-1. Not only are you helping to correct a lot of redness in your skin, but it's also doing really good things for your skin. So I totally love this product. It is worth its weight in gold or dollars or whatever your currency is. I just adore it. I need to restock it. I am almost out. I was trying out another product just to see how it compares, and it doesn't. Spoiler alert, the other one does not compare. This is the best. So yeah, I love this. So moving on to base products, I have 3. 2 are similar. So if you're looking for like lighter weight or like medium coverage, you have mature skin, you want something that's really not gonna like highlight lines and wrinkles and texture, 2 more products from Erborian. One is their CC Creme High Definition Radiance Face Cream Skin Perfector. So many words. Again, this is just a small one that I was trying out. This comes it comes out white, and when you rub it together, warm it up in your hands, and then apply it to your skin, it kind of self-adjusts. They do have shade ranges. It is a little bit limited because some of their deeper, darker ranges were turning very orange, and so they pulled them off the market to reformulate. I don't know if they have finished the reformulation and put them out on the market. So right now, I believe there's only around 3 shades. So your fair to medium range. But if you're deeper, darker toned, keep an eye out and maybe even email and ask them if they have come out with a darker range. However, this is the lightest shade and it works really well for me. This is a lightweight product. It is also the lightest coverage product. This isn't really something that you can build because it is the self-adjusting. So this is going to be your lightest range, but it looks really beautiful on the skin because it is a CC, a color correcting cream. It is going to help continue to color correct any issues that you may have with your skin or things that you just don't like about your skin. But I really like this. This is great for just if you just want a little bit of coverage, but you don't really want to wear makeup that day, this is the product that you're going to want. A little bit works really well, and I love it. If you are more of like a medium coverage kind of person, you want to build up a little bit more, if you want that light to medium range, the Erborian BB Creme is the product for you. This is what they call a baby skin effect makeup care face cream, 5-in-1. It does have SPF in it. It looks like this. Again, I am in the lightest shade, so if you are very, very fair, you know, again, try it out, see how it goes. It works for me. This is a little light for me, but the next step up shade would be a little bit too dark for me, so I'm really kind of more in the middle, but I can make this work just fine. This is more of like if I just feel like I want like a medium finish, just something really easy. I can even blend this in with my fingers, so if I'm like quick on the go and I just want to put this on and maybe a little bit of blush and eyebrows and just kind of call it a day, and that's what I'm going to wear. This is a really good one. If you're more just like a medium foundation kind of a person, this is a good one. If you want something that's great for mature skin, this is a good one. Even if you're dry, this is going to be a good one. It's still going to work really well, I think, for dry skin because it doesn't dry down super matte. It does leave a really nice finish on the skin. I don't feel it grabs onto texture, at least not for me. I can't speak for everyone. And this is nice for, did I say mature skin? I probably did. But this is just a really great, like everyday nice foundation. I've had this for a while. I have not even gone through half of it yet, or maybe half of it. Again, it is a little bit more limited skin range because they were having the matching issues with deeper, darker tones. So they pulled all of those off the market. I would go to their website direct to see if there's an expanded range. I will have a link down below for, it's basically like an affiliate shopping company for me. If you don't want to use that, that's totally fine. You can order for them direct. It's totally fine with me too. Either way, I just wanted to let you know, but I will have both links. I will have the link for my shopping, and then I will have the link directly for them, so you can decide where you want to shop. No big deal to me. As far as foundations, I have one new foundation that I discovered that I really, really love. It is from CoverGirl. It is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless foundation. It's this one that comes in the pot that's like a cream. So I do want to address one thing. CoverGirl is cruelty-free now. All of their products are cruelty-free, even the Olay collaboration. So some people are a little bit confused with the Olay collaboration. Can that really be cruelty-free? Because Olay hasn't gone cruelty-free. So I researched it, and the way it basically got broken down that I read is that this is a collaboration in name. There is not any products that are proprietary to Olay in the foundation. It's basically just their like mature skin line, and so they in name collaborated with Olay. Some people are like, I don't really want my money going to Olay because they're not cruelty free. Well, CoverGirl is owned by Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble is not cruelty free, so eventually some of your money is going to a non-cruelty free brand parent company. So like I said, this is one of those products where it's kind of up to you whether you feel comfortable buying it or not, but I just wanted to put that out there, that is how this collab works. There's no Olay products in this whatsoever. It's just basically a foundation with some very generic skincare products in it that are good for more maturing skin, like hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. That's it. None of these things are anything that Olay specifically makes or contributed to it. It's just a collab in name, basically. So the reason why I love this so much is that this is a great full coverage foundation option for mature skin. It stays very radiant on the skin. It glides really nicely. It has this, if you can see, there's like this white It's basically like this hydrating balm that is in the foundation. It's also in the liquid in the pump. I have not tried that one, so I don't know how the coverage compares to this one, but this is great because if you really want to put this on, it will be very full coverage for a drugstore foundation. If you want to thin it out based on application, you can do that and just get a really nice, even radiant looking foundation on your skin. It's what I'm wearing today for filming. I absolutely love it. I didn't wear it for a few months and then I like grabbed it and put it on again and I was like, oh, yes, I remember why I loved this so much. I don't feel like the shade range is as expansive as the other CoverGirl shade ranges. So that is one thing that I really wish that they would do. I know this is marketed to more mature women and mature skin, but there's plenty of old people that are from very fair to very deep dark skin tones. So give it to us all, okay? Like, let's have everybody have a chance to use this product. If you use it with the sponge that comes with it, you're going to get a lot of product on your face and it's going to be very full coverage. If you use it with a wet sponge or a brush, you have more control over how full coverage, like how much coverage you're going to get. I feel like a wet sponge like the Real Techniques or the Beauty Blender kind of sheer it out the most, and then a nice foundation brush is going to kind of give you the option to either go a little bit lighter depending on how much you grab of this product, or be able to build it up a little bit more slowly and eventually get to a full coverage. But I really love it. I feel like all my other makeup works really well with it, plays well, so this is a really good one. For concealer, I have a rather pricey concealer that I was hoping I was not going to love, but if you have more mature under eyes, if you have drier under eyes, if you have a lot of crepiness or deeper wrinkles, this is a foundation or a concealer that you are gonna want to invest in. This is from Hourglass. This is called, oh, I don't even know what it's called, but it is the Hourglass concealer. Looks like this. I'll have the link with the name of it down below. I'm in the shade Silk Vanish, which is, anyway, that's my shade. It is highly pigmented. It is very like more emollient and creamy, but it's not going to wipe away. You don't need to use a ton of this. Less is more. Slowly build this up because it's one of those where even though it's kind of like a denser texture, like much denser than say like Tarte Shape Tape, it blends out a lot, but it keeps its coverage. As far as face powders, I have two, really I have one, but I'll give kind of an honorary mention. So this is from the brand Jouer. This is their Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder. It looks like that. As you can see, I have hit pan and I am going through this bad boy. I love this for more mature skin. It's a really, really great powder. It sets really nicely and it looks beautiful on the skin. It's just a good one. Last year I talked a lot about the Hourglass face powders. I still love those. They are really great. I feel like this has a little bit better setting ability. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair so much, but I was trying to do cute things and it's just not staying. I feel like this has a little bit more setting oomph than the Hourglass ones. It works a little bit better under my eyes than the Hourglass ones, but those ones I still really love. But this is a really good one. I've kind of started investing a little bit more in Jouer products, and I love them. Oh, we have a puppy visitor. Sorry you can't go in there right now. I'm filming, but I love you. So this is a really good one. Another one that I discovered that is on the pricier side, especially for the size of the product, the travel size that I got, is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the travel size. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish. Do you see how little this is? I think I spent somewhere around like $15 to $20 for this. I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger. Hello, Charlotte. I love your products, but this is ridiculous how tiny this is. Can we just talk about it. This is a more mattifying powder. One of the reasons why I did want to get the small size is because mattifying is not really my BFF for my almost 42-year-old skin. However, this is probably the only matte powder that I can wear on my skin and not make it look like my skin is desert-like, especially my under eyes. It will look a little bit more texture just because it is set and it is matte. However, I can actually use this underneath my eyes. So will I get the larger size? I don't know. I really haven't even hit pan on this tiny one because I mainly just use this because it's so small around my eyes to set. It's kind of hard to use this like for all over, but it is like a decent size powder to keep with me if I want to powder throughout the day and just have like a smaller brush. So I guess it's nice for like in the purse, but as far as like getting this one, come on, like this is so tiny, it irritates me. But moving right along, one other base product that I have been using a lot since I got it is the Stila Color Correct and Perfect palette. I've really gotten into color correcting this last year. I took a makeup artistry class and they really went into color correction pretty in depth. So that is something that I have been doing. I have a whole video on that. I'll link that down below. Okay, let's move on to fun color products. So the one palette that I have used the most probably in 2021 when I was wearing makeup is a palette I actually bought in 2020, but it was the end of the year, so I'm counting this in 2022 also because this is what I grabbed for the most. This is limited edition. It was a collab with a YouTuber influencer, and so just check the site and see. Occasionally they do restock it. If not, check Poshmark or Mercari. If anybody has it, again, when you get it, you can sanitize it, let it set for a few days, and you should be good to go. But it is at Forest site. It is the Raw Beauty Kristi and ColourPop collab. I absolutely love this palette. It is not a perfect all-in-one palette, but I love it. I have used every single shade in this palette at some point last year, either as a single shade or a whole look, and I just adore it. If you find something that has similar color vibes to it, grab it. But we've got like this kind of more like mossy army green, then you have more of an emerald green, you have like this really like jewel tone blue, and then the like purpley reds, and this is why I bought it right here. This mustard yellow, it is so good, so good. The shimmers are great, I love them, and these up here are kind of more like great for just like a warmer, like everyday kind of look. But I absolutely adore it. Again, if you can find it, grab it. It's worth it. It was my most grabbed for palette. I know it may not look like I used it a lot, but that's how pigmented it is. You just can really easily build up. You don't need a ton of it. So to finish off eyes, we're going to talk about mascara. I have two favorite mascaras. I do not have a favorite eyeliner. I've just been like in this weird like eyeliner place where I'm just not really so in love with anything that I have tried. But mascaras, I do have two favorites. I have either repeatedly purchased the Balm's Mad Lash. This is such a good mascara if you just want to be able to build up. I love the brush. It has like these little spiky bits on the end that are really great for just like skimming over your lower lashes to kind of darken them up. It's not super volumizing or super lengthening. It does a little bit of both, but you can layer it really nicely and really build up your lashes. So it's not going to be like heavily volumizing or heavily lengthening, but you can get a really nice look, and it really nicely, at least for my lashes, fans them out to be the best they can be, but it kind of has that almost false lash look with the way it bands out my lashes, so that like every single lash is visible, so they look fuller, but they're not like, you know, huge fake looking lashes either. I don't know, I really love it. The other one that I discovered, I got in a BoxyCharm box. This is from Rockins Cosmetics. It is the All Night Bender Black Extreme Lash Mascara. It looks like this. This is also very well loved and used, and I probably need to get a new one. I love this because of how tiny the brush is. If you have really hooded eyes and you have issues with a brush like getting onto your lid because you're hooded, this is a really good one to get. Again, it's not super volumizing or super lengthening. I feel like it does a really good job of doing both. It's really great for fanning out the lashes. Again, I absolutely adore this for my lower lash line because the brush is so small. I can actually kind of get in there without getting it all underneath my, all on my eyes, because my lower lashes sit really close to the skin under my eyes. And so again, most mascaras, if I try and use the wand, it gets all over the place. So this is a really great one. I do plan on getting it again. Sorry, my puppy left. So the last base product can either be used under your foundation or over your foundation if you're careful with it. Again, it's from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I stinking love this stuff. It has this gray doe foot applicator. This shade actually ended up being a little bit dark. I should have gotten, I think, the 2 or the 2.5. I got the shade 3, but it's just this beautiful like skin highlighting liquid highlighter you can write on your skin and just be glowing with your natural skin, or you can dot it on carefully and blend it in after your foundation. It looks beautiful under foundation. I just love it. I think it is totally worth it. One bottle will last you plenty long enough, so it's worth the investment. It's a great product if you're really into just a nice, like, healthy, glowing highlighter. So let's move on to some fun things. Lip products. I have bullet lipsticks and liquid lipsticks to share with you. So my 2 favorite bullet lipstick brands would be Besame, of course. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I love my Besame lipsticks. Especially for reds. They are my favorite reds. This is the shade Cherry Red. They do reds so well. They have so many different shades, undertones, depths of reds. You will be able to find a red that you absolutely love. My other favorite is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is Pillow Talk. I love her nude and pink ranges. I tried a couple of reds. I didn't love the formula. It's a little bit different formula than this one. I think this is more of like a cream matte formula. This is the formula that I love, but her pinks and nudes, this is like my favorite formula. She does these shades really, really well. The reds tend to be a more sheer, kind of like shiny formula, and they don't go on really opaque. I don't really feel like the way they look in the tube is the way they look on your lips. So it's not really my favorite, but as far as like pinks and nudes, like these ones are so good. So for liquid lipsticks, my two favorite liquid lipsticks are the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick. I absolutely love these. These are a more dry formula, but not uncomfortably dry, but they do dry down more. But I love the reds and the pinks in this line, so good. My other favorite is the Meet Matte Hues from thebalm. This is a little bit thinner formula than the Smashbox. These are a little bit more of like, almost like a liquid cream. This is more of like a thinner liquid lipstick. Again, very comfortable on the lips, does dry down, not completely, but it does dry down quite a bit. Absolutely love it. I have like 3 or 4 of the reds and 1 of the pinks. There's another pink that I want to get, and I have a few of the nudes, and I really, really like them. So those are my favorite lips So that is everything that I have loved and used as far as makeup in 2022. There's a lot of other things, but these are my favorites. These are like the things that I'm always grabbing for. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if there's anything that you plan on trying from this collection for 2022. And yeah, that's it. That's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you that has subscribed and stuck around and watched my videos. I hope this was helpful, and that's it. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.